Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new update with a new banner in Dragon Ball Legends. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, it's a brand new PvP season, so make sure you go over to the PvP area and get your rewards. And next, let's talk about news. There's not too much that has changed. They didn't really add a lot, so we'll just run through this as quick as we can. Most of these things are essentially rehashes, and then there's a new banner that we do need to review. So as we scroll down here, we'll see that here is the update. Whoops, sorry, not this one, not 7.8. We want 7.10. That is this one right here, sorry. Added new Z missions and updated various events. So the main thing here is they actually added Z missions for getting sparking and extreme characters to level 3000. I think I got something like a few chrono crystals for getting characters up to 3000. I think 10 sparkings, 20 sparkings, 30 sparkings, 10 and 20 extremes. I don't think I have 30 extreme characters to 3000 yet, so I'll get some for that. I think I got like 40 sparkings to 3000. So those are mainly the new missions. I didn't see any other new Z missions outside of those types. And then updated various events. All they really did was brought some stuff back. So let's back out of here and talk about that a little bit. So here are the things that are returning. We have the scout battles for the Android, what is it, 20? Yeah, so Trunks Kid and then Android 19 down here. I was thinking it was Android 20, but I guess it's Android 19. Again, these are rehashes. They're coming back. Just make sure that you have a level 3000 of both of these, or at least level 2000 of both of these, so that way you can do EX 1, 2, 3, and 4 to get your chrono crystals if you haven't before. If you have done these before, then all you really need to do is go in there and max out the Z power for those characters if you're worried about getting Z medals. If you're not worried about getting Z medals, then you don't need to do those at all. And then the next two things, we have another equipment collection. This time it's for androids in Lineage of Evil / Frieza Force. So if you need any of those specific equipment items, go in and do that. And then also make sure you do it once anyway, just because you want to clear the mission, get the chrono crystals, blah blah blah, get out of here. And then the last thing before we talk about the new PvP season is that the Homerun Derby is back for the Yamcha event, so go in there and finish up anything you didn't finish last time. I think there are one or two new missions, but nothing really new that we need to talk about. So then let's talk about the new PvP season. We open this up and it is the same as it was last season, where they've gated the levels based on what your battle rank is. You cannot use max level characters until you hit battle rank 30. And then we scroll down here a little further. The winner of the season is going to get the title, as they have since I think season 23, 22, something like that. And then we are getting this equipment item right here. Androids 12.5% to blast defense, 6% to strike defense for each android battle member. So you can get up to 18%. That is pretty good. And then 15% to strike attack and blast attack. Fairly powerful equipment item. We obviously have an android team that's back in the meta now, so this is worth getting if you want to get one or two of these. There are other options for most android characters, but there are a few that are probably going to end up using this, so I would farm 1 to 2. And then we scroll down a little further, and we see here that you have your pretty standard rewards, your 300 chrono crystals, all your other stuff that you get for doing the missions. But when I was reading the missions this morning, there are some changes to them, which are kind of weird. We'll go into that in just a second. Let's scroll down a little further. And then your season rewards, if you get up to battle rank 50, you get pretty much the same thing you've always gotten, which is a bunch of rare medals. You get a couple adventure slot keys. You get your Masters Pack 1 and 2 tickets. And as is normally the case, I would say you really only want to go to battle rank 40 because it's the only thing that's really worth grinding to, but they've actually made some changes to the mission. So let's scroll through here, make sure there's nothing else super important that we really need to worry about. Everything else is the way that it normally is. Let's back out and actually look at those missions real quick before we talk about this banner. Let's close this, and then we're going to go to mission. We're going to go over to the events area and then go into PvP. And I think I did one PvP mission so far this morning. I'll start grinding on this a little bit later, but as we scroll down here, we're going to see something, and I'm not sure if they meant to do this, but if you reach battle rank 50, you actually get a Masters Pack 2 ticket, and if you reach battle rank 45. Now, this is the first time that they've really given us, since a very, very, very long time ago, that they've actually given us any type of reward after battle rank 40 in the missions area. But then it almost seems like maybe there's an error here, because then reach battle rank 50 or higher 10 times, and you get 150 rare medals, 20 times, 30 times. You can't reach battle rank 50 30 times in the next 13 days. You can only do it once. So maybe what they mean is reach battle rank 50 and then you have to win 29 more matches after hitting 50. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but it seems like it's probably an error. But then if we go up a little bit higher where it talks about actually winning matches, normally it stops at win rating matches at 15. There's normally not more than 15 rating matches, but this time there's a 20, a 25, and a 30, and they all give chrono crystals, which is nice. We're actually going to get an extension of those missions, assuming that these all stay. The only thing that's weirding me out, like I said, are these bottom three here. So then let's back out of here and let's go to summon, and let's actually talk about this new banner. So this is the only thing that's out as far as summoning banners. It is not really a new banner, it's just a bunch of returning characters. With that being said, there are quite a few reasonably good characters on here. The Final Form Kura is very good. The Pod Frieza has obviously been updated to be good again. The Metal Kura is good. The Chilled is decently okay if you're going to run this style of team. The Final Form Frieza, okay. And then the First Form Kura obviously did get his balance change, but I would still say not really an amazing unit. Normally this would pretty much be a trap banner because they don't normally come with discounts, but this one actually does come with a daily discount. I've already done it, so you can't see it here, but every single day there is a 20 Chrono Crystal summon that you can use. So I'm going to rate this as a 2-star Dragon Ball banner. It is worth it to pull for 20 crystals and see if you maybe get the Final Form Kura, maybe you get the Metal Kura, maybe you get the Pod Frieza if you don't already have him at 5 stars. Those are all worth it, especially at 20 a day, but do not pay full price for this. This is a 2-star Dragon Ball banner, only do discount summons and nothing else. And that's pretty much it for this video. There wasn't really a lot that they added to this update. You guys let me know where you think the game is going, because I am a little bit worried about what I'm seeing recently. We're seeing a very big slowdown in content. We haven't seen a lot of new characters, a lot of new banners. A lot of the things that we are seeing are pretty obvious rehashes, and it's bothering me a little bit. I'm not saying that the game is going to end and that it's crashing and everything is horrible and the sky is falling. I'm just a little bit worried about how much the content in the game flow in general has slowed down. So you guys let me know what you think, and that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.